We are live. We are currently on commercial break. Started the second quarter, 13 minutes, 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Bengals are currently leading 3-0 over the Rams. The Rams caught a break on a fumble after a nice reception. Caught a break. It was not ruled a fumble and continued to keep the ball. Next play, Jake Funk comes out and fumbles the ball on the 4 yard line, 3 yard line, and Cincinnati recovers, and they're headed back the other way. Allen under center hands it off. Met at the 5 yard line. I think that's Chris Evans running the ball there. Excuse me, not Chris Evans. Williams on the 1 yard carry there. Almost a 2 yard carry, I'd say. Allen in the gun, Williams to his right, too low, one receiver high. Tight end in the set on Allen's left. Good rush by the Rams defense. Allen's hit as he throws, gets it out, and it's caught down the field, out past the 40 yard line. Great execution getting that ball out and on the money while taking a shot from behind and in front. Stood in there, got hit. Receiver did a good job of getting open. Safety had to come over and save the DB because he got cooked. Oh my goodness, just a one got cooked. Put your mouthpiece in and pay attention next time. Man, they had them pinned down inside their own 5 yard line. And go 1st and 10. And fly sweep around the right side. It's going to be pushed out of bounds for about a 2 yard gain there. Second down coming up after that big play ball on the Cincinnati 45 yard line. Those of you guys joining in on YouTube, hello and welcome. I do apologize. I do not have chat open at the moment. I have one of my screens that is not operating properly, so I do not have the ability to see chat and show you guys the game. Unfortunately, it's one or the other, so we're going to have to show you guys the broadcast. I'm watching here from my phone. Otherwise, I would be on chat from my phone. We got 2nd 8 coming up here. Looks like we got a timeout. See what happens here. Cincinnati timeout. Looks like they didn't have things in order there. That was prior on the last run around the outside there on that fly sweep for the 2 yard gain. If you guys are on YouTube and you're a little bit ahead of me in the broadcast, I do apologize. Still working on getting that lag and delay worked out. But for the meantime, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Bengals coming out on the field after the quick timeout. Had to get their offense in order. 2nd and 8 here. Allen's got a running back to his left, 2 receivers low, 2 receivers high. Motions the running back out to the left, wide. He's got now a 5 receiver set in the gun. Drops back. Maybe a false start on that left tackle. Didn't call it. Across the middle there for about I call a 14 yard gain. Allen looking really solid in the pocket, to be honest. He's moving really well. Can tell he's developing well with Joe Burrow. Irwin on the reception. 1st and 10 coming up here. First down coming up here. Motions across. Single back. Play action. He's going to float it out to the right. That's Irwin again for tackled out of bounds for a 1 yard gain, maybe not even quite a yard. Just leaked him. Went right in motion with the play fake. Second and 9 coming up here. Again, I do apologize. You guys might be a little bit ahead of me on the broadcast. Hello and welcome if you're just joining. Under center, hands it off. That's Chris Evans there for about a 2 yard gain. Allen currently 9 for 12, 113. Bryson Perkins 4 for 7, 45 yards. Jake Funk leading the Rams rushing 7 carries, 23 yards with a fumble. And Chris Evans is leading the Bengals. See, 3rd and 8 here. Allen in the gun, 2 receivers high with tight end, 1 receiver low. Running back out of the backfield. He's going to flip it out to Chris Evans for about a 6-7 yard gain. There's going to be a 4th and 1 coming up. Coming on this next play. Do the Bengals decide to go for it? McPherson standing on the sideline, potentially going to come in here after this. Let's see what happens. What do they decide to do? Jake Brown is also on the sideline, 30 string QB out of University of Washington, UW. He's also a California boy. Allen in the gun. He's going to sling it across the middle. What a fucking dart again, dude. That's Irwin on the reception again there. Allen again looking really solid in the pocket. I can't even be upset about it. Good protection. It's a dart. It's a dart. DB almost closed on it. All right, we got 1st and 10 coming up here for the Bengals. Ball on their on the Rams 30-yard line. Under center, a single back motion across. That's Irwin going across. It's going to be a play action. Allen slings it across the middle. Got a receiver open, makes a couple people miss. That's Lazier inside of the red zone there on that one. Play, good ball. Allen looking really nice. Sorry again, those guys on YouTube, if you're just joining, you guys might be a little bit ahead of me in the broadcast. 1st and 10 coming up here. Allen in the gun, 2 receivers low. Running back next to him is going to take it up the gut on a counter play for about a 4 to 6 yard gain. Couldn't quite tell where he ended up landing. Williams out of the backfield there. 2nd down coming up here. Was a 5 yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up. We got Allen in the gun. Allen in the gun. A single receiver to his left. Single back next to him. 3 receivers high. Allen in the gun. Drops back. Pocket collapses and he gets crushed. That's an 8 yard sack there on Allen. Michael Hoyt on the sack there. Boy, oh boy. 260-pound running back in high school he was. Now he's playing defensive tackle for the damn Los Angeles Rams. 3rd and 12 coming up after that sack there. Allen in the gun. Five receiver set. He's alone in the backfield there. 3rd and 12. Allen's gonna drop back. He's gonna sling it out to the sideline off the hands, incomplete of Pryor. It was gonna be out of bounds and about a 4th and 2. Even if he did catch it, it would have been about a 4th and 2. He wouldn't have been able to turn that upfield. That's a nice ball from Allen. I won't lie. He kept it in bounds. Pryor should have been able to pull that in. We got McPherson out for a field goal attempt. It's going to be a 39-yard attempt from McPherson. Guy's ice cold. I'm sure it'll be a 6-0 Cincinnati Bengal lead over the Los Angeles Rams. And it is up. It is good. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. The Bengals are leading over the Rams 6-0 here in the last couple minutes of the first half. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Sorry I was a little late getting started. Again, I do not have chat open at the moment. I do apologize. Um, I've got one of my screens down, so it's either you guys get to see the broadcast or I have to see the comments. So I do apologize on that aspect. Just a second, I apologize. Make sure we're not dropping too many frames. I apologize if it's really choppy. Should be all right though. Hello and welcome if you're new here. My name is Dre. I do have plenty of other social medias. You can find me fit_Dre97 on just about any other platform. If you go to TikTok, it'll be fit_Dre 2.0 due to the fact that my 97 page got banned. We do have football content on TikTok. We do have live streams on TikTok fairly often, positivity stuff, motivation, fitness stuff on Instagram. And of course, YouTube. Here you'll find live streams of all Monday night games, Thursday night games, and at least one, maybe up to three games on Sundays during the regular season, depending on my work schedule. And not necessarily my work schedule. If I plan jobs on Sundays, I'm not gonna pass up money. So I think y'all can understand where I'm coming from with that. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you haven't hit the like button, the subscribe button, I greatly appreciate that. Um, some of y'all know about it. We go into the window just a second. The Bengals are going to be out for kickoff here in just a second after this commercial break. Excuse me. We do have a couple bets out today over college football. We have this game out right now. We've got $10 on this parlay. We've got the Rams, Titans, Bears, Dolphins, Ravens, Colts, and Vikings to all win tonight. If they do, that'll be a nice little come up. I don't really like it's just degeneracy. I don't recommend it. McPherson's kickoff. I didn't even see what happened. It looked like it was going to be a touchback. Last drive was 13 plays, 75 yards, 7 minutes, 49 seconds. Ended in a 40-yard field goal from McPherson. It's going to be the Rams ball, 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. It's going to be Perkins in the gun, Jake Funk to his left, 2 receivers high, receiver low, tight end in the set. Perkins going to dump it. Ooh, not dump it. He's going to throw it outside. It's, McCutcheon, that's right. McCutcheon is going over his head. McCutcheon's going to get himself a spot for sure. I don't think he'll get cut on this last roster cut here. All right, Perkins in the gun again. Same formation as the last play. 2nd and 10. Perkins gonna hand it off there. Let's Funk up the middle. That's about a 4 yard gain there from Funk. 3rd down coming up. It's gonna be a 3rd and 6. You really do look like that. They're interviewing Jamar Chase. Perkins gonna drop back. He's gonna have the pocket collapse on him. He's gonna be sacked. That's a 6 yard loss on that sack there. It's gonna bring up a 4th and 12 on the Rams 23 yard line. I'm sure they're gonna just punt it away now after that. Rams can't seem to get anything really rolling from the way they'd like to on offense. When something starts going, they end up having something go wrong. And that drive was a clear display of that after being 3 and out there. They have not punted, but I'm sure it'll be a smooth 3 and out. Balls away. We're going to get a fair catch at the 32, 33 yard line there from Lassiter. Lassiter. I can't pronounce his name. I apologize. There's a flag on the field, though, so give me a second. We'll see what happens. I'm sure going to be holding on the return team. It's a 10 yard penalty there. Um, After the fair catch, there was a holding on the return team, and it's going to be a 6-0 Bengals ball, 1st and 10 on their own 22 yard line. Let's see if they control the clock in the field like they did on the last drive, or if the Rams thirds and fourths can step up and make something happen here. Because the Rams could just go down the field and get 7 points on the board. They're in the lead going into halftime. This last 3 minutes, 51 seconds left on the clock in the first half. What other games do we have on? No, we've got a couple coming on here in just a couple minutes. We've got Baltimore, Washington, Miami, and Philadelphia, Chicago, and Cleveland, Arizona, Tennessee, Tampa Bay, Indianapolis at 4:30, Denver and Minnesota at 6. All right. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and go check YouTube chat, and we will see what's going on with you guys over there. I do apologize for not being in chat. Those of you guys hanging out with me, I appreciate you. Hello and welcome. Hope all is well with you. I do appreciate y'all greatly. Hopefully you guys aren't too far behind me, and the game's not too laggy. You know what I might do actually? I'm bugging. Why would I do it like that? Why would I do it like that? Let me do this. Let me do this. Bear with me. Bear with me, y'all. Because I'm not very tech savvy, so you just gonna have to understand this is what we doing. This is what we doing. So that way I can see chat, right? Now I can click over and see chat. So if anybody wants to say hello, I appreciate you. If not, no worries. Feel free to hit that like button while you're here. We got Jake Browning coming into the game here for the Bengals. This is that UW kid I was talking about out of Cali. Broke the state record for passing touchdowns his senior year and led his team to the state championship. That's Browning handing it off. I don't know who that running back is. Sorry, I think that might be Williams. Nope, it is not. I do not see who's running. That's Patrick at running back. There is a flag on the field. Holding on the offense is going to be a penalty on the play. 10-yard penalty. We're going to replay first down. 1st and 20 now at the Bengal 12-yard line. Not putting These young guns in a good situation. Yep. Gonna get it holding call every time. Penalties, Rams 0, Bengals 3 for 30 yards. Browning in the gun. Had to move the running back over 2 receivers high, and they had to call a timeout. Looked like the game clock or the play clock was running at nothing. Oh, and it actually wasn't a timeout. Wait, flag? Okay, they almost called a delay game. They got the timeout off in time. All right, Browning coming back. It's going to be 1st and 20 again. Browning in the gun. One running back to his left. That's Patrick. 2 receivers high. One receiver to his left. Browning in the gun, going to drop back, fire a laser outside, right to the Pryor, and Pryor's going to be met by a couple of Rams there on the sideline for what looks to be about a 13-yard gain. Good ball from Browning. Not enough, not a bad amount of velocity, but could definitely use a little bit more. Pryor did a good job coming back to the ball, making somebody miss and getting back upfield. As Browning in the gun, gonna hand it off, and oh my, Patrick met. Oh, that's Williams met in the backfield by Thomas. That's a big hit on 3rd down. It's gonna bring up a third. That's 2nd down. I'm sorry. It's gonna bring a 3rd and 8 now. Real big hit there. Just coming off the edge, untouched, just obliterates him coming down the line. Goodness. Yeah, Williams is a solid back too. He's a big back, and he just flat backed him. It was Aaron Donald. That's Browning in the gun, one receiver, low, receiver and a tight end high. Oh, and they're gonna catch him jumping off sides. Free play. Browning's gonna unload, and it's tipped out of bounds. Looking for Irwin. It does look like, yeah, there was gonna be a defensive neutral zone infraction there. That was the same guy that just made that big hit. Got a little antsy after the big hit. Was looking for another big hit, and ended up costing them some yardage there. That is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning, though. After that penalty is going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 on the Cincinnati 29-yard line. Cincinnati is up 6-0 over the Rams, getting ready to go into halftime of Week 3 preseason football. We might check out a couple other games while the halftime is up. Let's see what other games do we have on. Probably gonna go watch that Miami and Philadelphia game. Probably watch that during this break here. Ooh, excuse me. We are in 2-minute warning. Hello and welcome. How you doing? Welcome, football fans. Hello. How you doing? How you been? Mm-hmm. We are rooting for a Rams win here. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little bit biased tonight. I'm a little bit biased tonight, only because I put a little couple dollars on on a parlay. Just because I put a couple dollars on the parlay. Mm-hmm. We are live on YouTube right now, streaming the Bengals and Rams game. Get here ASAP. Link in the bio. Bengals, Rams. Sorry about it. We're making a post. Game is back on. That looks like a Browning deep, not deep ball, but nice pass down the field to the 50. It is kind of a deep ball. I ain't gonna lie out there. Plus a Williams run for about 7 yards there. Good. Um, okay. TikTok is posted. NFL app is bugging, so we're gonna come back. My apologies, y'all. You're gonna have to bear with me. I've got some technical difficulties. We got some screens down today. I'm only operating on 2 screens. Normally it would be at 3 or 4 at the moment, so please bear with me here. Please bear with me here. Browning to Irwin again. Irwin with 5 receptions now. 1st and 10. Bengals and I said Browns, I think. Oh, Browning. My bad. Bengals in the hurry up offense. We're inside of 1 minute, 48 seconds left on the clock. Browning drops back. Clean pocket. Had a little pressure in his face to the sideline. Is that Irwin again? 6th catch there on the sideline and gets out of bounds. Great catch. Good ball. Irwin did a good job not worrying about getting that field, just getting out of bounds. Checking the clock. Field goal position for them now, especially with McPherson. Browning 4 for 4 with 55 yards on the drive. The kid is good. I was a huge fan of him coming out of college. I was a huge fan of him going into college because he is actually the same draft class that I would have been in. Browning in the gun drops back. He fires across the center. It's got Williams misses, makes somebody miss, gets out of no, does not get out of bounds. Clock's running, but Bengals do take a timeout there. Ball is gonna be on the Rams 17-yard line. That is the Bengals' third timeout. They've got 32 seconds left on the clock to get some points on the board. They are going to have to use the sidelines to be sure to save that clock. And at very worst, give McPherson a chance to get in the game and kick a field goal for him. Mm-hmm. We are going to go over the Eagles-Dolphins game after this. Browning drops back in the gun, fires across the center. That's Williams again in the middle. They're going to have to get on the ball. That's on the 6-yard line there. We got under 20 seconds left to go. They got 15 on the clock. Hurry up offense. They're just going to have to take a shot at this point. 10 seconds. He's going to take one top of the screen. Irwin on the just on the straight fade route, man on man, and it is incomplete. 6 seconds left on the clock. Do they send out McPherson and put 3 points on the board going into half? Make it a 2 possession game, or do they let this young staff that just drove all the way down the field? Do they give them a shot to put some points on the board here with 6 seconds? They got Browning in the game, 2nd and goal. Browning in the gun, Two receivers high, two receivers low. Got his running back to his left. 2 seconds on the play clock. Gets the ball off, laser across the center, and is a touchdown, a fucking dart from Browning. And we do have a flag in the end zone with 2 seconds left on the clock. That is a Bengals touchdown, but looks like it might be called back. Maybe a push off. Offensive pass interference there on the guy that did catch the ball. He knows he did it. He knows he did it. He's got a smile on his face. Yeah, that's a clear push off. Clear push off. This is going to be a McPherson field goal. It is going to become a two possession game after this. McPherson 35-yard field goal attempt. The kid is ice cold. I don't expect him to miss. He's 8 for 9 in the preseason. Make that 9 for 10. Bengals up 9-0 going into halftime now over the Rams. We are going to be switching over YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm out. We're switching to TikTok. If you are here, we live on TikTok. Ending the YouTube live, guys. Appreciate you. It's all love, but the quality's not good right now. I apologize.